Alright, today guys I want to take a look at this hard drive that I bought off of Amazon. It's the SILICONE Power brand. It's 2 terabytes, rugged portable external hard drive. It's a hard drive disk, and it is their model Armor A30. It is shockproof and it is USB 3.0 in black. Now I paid $64.97 off of Amazon. Some information on this drive. It's a digital storage capacity of 2 terabytes. The hard disk interface is USB 3. This particular drive is USB 3.2 Gen 1. The brand is from SILICONE Power. The hard disk format factor is 2.5 inch, and as you can see here, the color is black and orange. They have it in various other colors. The weight is 7.2 ounces. The dimensions are length 5.3 inches, width 3.4 inches, and the thickness 0.7 inches. And the country of origin is Taiwan. Now, one of the things I wanted to do, guys, is I wanted to replace some of my other hard drives, which I will show you, which I'm sure you know. The portable drives are so much bigger and less capacity, although you can still buy some like that. But I wanted a smaller hard drive, a little more capacity, and I was going to transfer from the old drives into these new drives. I actually bought 3 of these, and I'm going to be getting a few more. So like I said, I'm going to be transferring from the big older drives into these nice small compact drives. So before we take a look at this drive, let's get a few other specs on here. The company says that this is military grade shockproof, super speed USB 3.0 interface, backward compatible to USB 2, and it's got a cable storage design for simple cable carrying, which I'll show you. And this is for Windows users. The A30 is pre-formatted as NTFS, so you can use it directly on Windows. For Mac, you will have to reformat it. I'm not familiar with Mac, so I'm not sure what those are as far as what format they use. And the supported operating systems, other than the Mac, because I'm just going to go by the Windows here, is Windows 11, 10, 8.1, 8, 7, Vista, and XP 64-bit. The operating temperature is 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. The storage temperature is negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 158 degrees Fahrenheit. The operation voltage is DC 5 volts, and it has a 3-year manufacturer warranty. So let's take a look at this. As you can see, it has a cable management system here. It comes with this short cable, and it allows you to stick it inside these silicone pads here so that you can keep it with the drive should you want to, and it just pushes in. Now here's a close-up of the protective silica gel bubbles that they're called, that they also use for cable management, and these will help aid when if the hard drive falls. Now this also has an internal silica gel suspension system inside the enclosure, and that keeps the hard drive securely in place and away from direct contact with drops or bumps. These drives have passed testing in compliance with the stringent U.S. military standard 810G method 516.6 procedure 4, and they are good for a 3-meter free fall test. Now, as I stated, I was buying these drives to transfer stuff, so I've marked on the back side of this astronomy, because all my astronomy stuff that I have, which is also backed up on CDs, DVDs, whatnot, but when I have them on here, if I need anything astronomy related, I will grab this hard drive. Now here you can see on the face of the exterior on the case, it has a subtle hexagon pattern that helps to protect it from scratches that will naturally occur from regular use. Now something I like about this, it uses A to A USB cable. Now the one supplied is 13 inches overall in length, and I found it to be a little too short. It'd be okay if I was using it with my laptop, but with my desktop, I went and just bought some off Amazon, some longer USB 3 cables. And here you see the connector at the top of the case. It's nice and snug. And the beauty of this is you only need one cable for both data and power connection. You do not need a power supply like I do with my older hard drives. Hence, another reason to go from the older design to something like this. So guys, let's compare the new silicone power drive that I got. That's 2 terabytes. 2 terabytes. Here you see an old Maxtor that I got, which still works fine. This is a 120 gig Maxtor that I bought in March of 2005 for $100. And you can see that here's your USB cable that came with it. And then here's your power cables. You needed this and this plugged into the wall, then the other end plugged into here, and then that plugged into the back of your hard drive there, the Maxtor. So now we can do it all, much more capacity, very small drive, armored, and can power up with just a plain old USB cord, and you don't need to have the bulky power supply. Now I have to say, guys, this Maxtor is well built, but look how much bigger it is. It's very heavy. It's got an aluminum case. It also had a plastic stand that you could, because it does have flat edges here, but it had a stand that you could set this down into so that there was no possibility of it tipping. But let's look at this. The Maxtor is 120 gigs. The silicone power in front of it is 2 terabytes. Amazing, isn't it? And I'll do one more comparison here. Here we have the Western Digital MyBook Essential Edition 500 gigabyte hard drive, and I bought it in February of 2008 for $119.99. So there you have a much smaller drive, 500 gigabyte Western Digital in the background, and in the foreground the new silicone power 2 terabyte ruggedized external hard drive.